I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I am sharing my beginning journey of getting back into shape. I think I want to make this like a monthly update kind of thing for you guys, but I am 6 months postpartum this week. Today's Monday the 1st, and Rocky was born on the 31st, and in February there's only 28 days, so we're calling March 3rd his like 6 months. So on March 3rd, I will be 6 months postpartum, and I just feel like I am ready to get back into shape. And if you guys have seen any of my videos in the past, you've heard me talk about how I want to get into the shape I was before I got pregnant, and that's just the shape that I felt the best at. And so I am ready to tackle that. I am also going on a trip to California in exactly 6 weeks, or 6 weeks from yesterday. And so that's gonna be like my little motivation for the beginning, to have like a goal or an end date to stick to. And so yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys the process of what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be tracking my macros, and then I'm gonna be following a workout split. I am not sure if any of you guys are interested in doing this as well, or if this is just something you would like to see, but I will kind of walk through the process of like how I figured out my macros, and then the little like workout split I'm trying to follow. I do have a background in nutrition, and so I have some knowledge in this, and I have followed a workout plan and a like macro plan too many times in my life, but it's the only thing that I feel like that keeps me accountable. I am not someone who can just be like a intuitive eater, because that means I intuitively eat everything that I want. So I have to have something to stick to. I don't know if it's my type A personality or what, but tracking my macros has always worked for me, and that's what got me into the shape I was before I had a baby. So that is what I'll be doing again. So this morning I weighed myself right before I fed Rocky. So I had just woken up and I was 158.5 pounds. I used to be so afraid to share that, but I'm 5'10", and I'm never gonna be a person who's like 130 pounds. So that's my starting weight, but it was super crazy because I weighed myself after nursing Rocky, and I lost an entire pound. So I was 157.5. That is just how engorged I am in the morning. It's insane. But I'm gonna stick with that 158.5 as a starting point, and I will weigh myself before nursing, if that makes sense, as like something to keep me accountable for. And I don't think I'm gonna weigh myself every single day, because I get pretty obsessive with that. So I'll probably do like a weekly check-in, and if you guys want me to record this monthly, I will give you like a monthly update of every single week, if that makes sense. I am gonna show you guys my body and how it's doing, just as like a starting point. So if you're family watching this and you don't want to see my body, maybe this is just not your video. But I also just wanted to share my process of figuring out my macros. So I have my phone, I'm sorry, I'm always looking down, and Rocky's asleep, so lots of distractions. But I am going to be tracking my macros, like I said. If you guys don't know, that's tracking the protein, fat, and carb that you consume rather than just the calories, but you do have a calorie goal as well. And so I have just been using MyFitnessPal, that's what I always use, and if you put your information into it, it'll give you like a suggested calorie content. And so what I did, because I'm still breastfeeding, is I added 500 calories to that. I looked it up, and they say that you burn anywhere from 500 to 700 calories breastfeeding in a day. And so I want to make sure that I'm still eating enough and that my supply doesn't tank for Rocky. So I'm going to just add 500 calories to what the recommended like weight loss calorie goal is for me. So for me, that's 2160 calories. You also can kind of mess with like the percentage of fats, carbs, and proteins on there. And so I'm gonna follow 55% carb, 20% protein, and 25% fat. And my carb intake is a little high, like I said, because of breastfeeding. I feel like I just like need more energy, and maybe it's just a little bit in my head that it'll make life a little bit easier. But I'm not trying to put on any muscle, so I don't want my protein to be like insane. And yeah, that's just what I'm going to follow. I'm basically going to do this as like a trial and error because, like I said, I've done this many times in the past. But if you're a little confused on like how to track your macros, I am not a coach, but you should go find one. And I feel like taking the stress out of trying to figure it out yourself and having someone keep you accountable is huge. So highly recommend getting a coach. With MyFitnessPal, I just really like it too because you can just like scan the foods by the barcode, and this is of course not sponsored, but it's just a super easy app to use. And I'm not going to be tracking any vegetables or berries that I consume because I feel like that is so obsessive, and I've done that in the past and it's just more stress than good. But I will track like higher calorie fruits like bananas and mangoes and that kind of thing. So I don't know if you guys cared to hear all that, but I just feel like I like to hear what people are doing, so hopefully that helps you in any way. But yeah, I'm going to be tracking my food. The thing about macros is you can eat whatever you want as long as it fits within your macros. And so this is how I'm able to just like stay sane and eat some foods that are not so healthy. But I do try and make the majority of my foods healthy, if that makes sense. But I'm also not gonna be super crazy about it. I did want to give a little bit of a body update before I start. I'm not gonna like strip down into my underwear and bra to show you guys, but I just wanted to kind of talk about some like of my problem areas and what I want to be working on. So I hold a lot of my weight like around my hips and like my upper thighs. My waist like stays super small up top, but like my hips is where I definitely have the rest of like my body fat to lose from being pregnant, if that makes sense. And when my pants are hiked up, it doesn't look as obvious, but once you pull them down, like I definitely have a lot of just extra squishiness that I would like to get rid of. I also just feel like my lower stomach, kind of like where my, I would assume uterus is still pretty swollen. And just, I don't know, I just feel like it's crampy a lot. So that's something that I want to kind of work on, is just like making sure my digestion is good, and that like that's not adding to the fact that like my uterus is probably still shrinking down. They do say it takes about a year for your body to fully get back to normal after having a baby, so I'm assuming that's a little bit, but I also know a lot of it has to do with the fact that I haven't been eating well. I also just wanted to show like a side view really quick. Like I just have some extra weight kind of here in my outside of my hips, and then like I said, I don't know if this is like easy to see, but I do have like a little mom pouch that I don't know that I will completely get rid of, but I know based on how I've been eating lately that I can like bring it down a little bit, if that makes sense. I am a huge planner, and so what I'm doing is writing down my like workout split for the week. So it's in this like light purple. It's legs, run 1, which is run a mile, arms, run 1, and then full body. And then I'm gonna take Saturday and Sunday off. Now let's talk about my workout split really quick, because it's something that I feel like is important to add, but the main area that I need to fix is my nutrition for sure. I normally go on 2 walks a day. I probably walk like a mile to a mile and a half or so with Rocky, and I've been doing workouts on and off, but I just haven't been consistent, and I feel like I just need like something for me to physically and mentally feel better with, and that is working out. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to be doing some sort of weights. So Monday's gonna be legs, Wednesday's gonna be arms, and then Friday's gonna be full body. I plan to do like a 15-minute workout. I showed my workout in the beginning of this video, and you can see that Rocky's with me when he's awake. And I didn't even get to finish my full workout before he started fussing. So I don't have a ton of time, and I don't want to use that as an excuse anymore. So what I plan to do is do 40 reps of 7 different exercises. And I wrote them out for this week, and I might do the same ones every week. I might switch it up. It kind of just depends on like what motivates me, if that makes sense. But this is what I plan to do this week. I will kind of just show you guys my phone. I just kind of wrote out a couple of exercises that I know from working out in the past, or I went on Instagram and found some stuff. I will add that so that you guys can do it if you want to, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. And then I'm just gonna run 1 mile. You guys, I hate running so much. I don't even remember the last time I actually ran. Actually, I do. I ran once when I was 35 weeks pregnant. It was like a super gloomy day, and I was like super stoked about it. And I went on a 3-mile loop, and I ran like a mile of it, which was stupid. I was in so much pain after that. But before then, I seriously don't remember the last time I ran. There was a period of time in my life where I was running 1.2 miles 5 days a week. Like, it's not a ton by any means, but I felt like I was in pretty good shape when I did that. And so I'm just gonna run 1 mile Tuesdays and Thursdays. Nathaniel works from home Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so I'm able to leave the house, and if Rocky's napping, Nathaniel can just watch the monitor, and that allows me to actually go on a run because I'm not one who wants to run with Rocky in a stroller. I know I'm making a ton of excuses, but I'm just trying to be honest with myself and what I'm actually going to do. So Tuesday, Thursdays are running 1 mile, and if I want to or I can increase it at some point, I will. But at the minimum, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's kind of the plan. I already showed you guys my workout, and I showed you that I had coffee and a Go Macro bar. Don't forget, Kylene Ryan will get you 25% off of Go Macro bars, but that is what I have every single morning. And it's kind of funny to see how much calories that actually is, because I never was tracking how much like creamer I was using, and definitely put quite a bit of carbs in creamer, which I knew I was, but because I'm nursing, I feel like I'm able to have extra calories right now, and coffee is something that I just like enjoy, so I'm gonna keep drinking that. But yeah, I need to eat breakfast. It's 10:09 and Rocky is going to wake up at 10:30, so I need to eat something before I feed him. This is something too that I feel like is gonna keep me more accountable when it comes to making sure I get like in the proper nutrition and calories for Rocky, because if you guys have been following, I haven't had the smoothest breastfeeding journey with him. We've had so many hiccups, and along this journey, I do not want my weight loss to affect my nursing. Like if it starts to show an effect, I will definitely increase my calories or take like the stress of tracking off of me, because at like the forefront, feeding Rocky is the most important. So I'm gonna make something to eat. I don't really know what I want. I feel like I have the hardest time deciding. I might just have like a yogurt and berries and then like toast, or I might make a smoothie. I don't know.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts.
Huh?
Be free.
Are you so big?
With me.
You're almost 6 months old, Rocky boy. Is that so crazy? Mama can't believe it.
Rocky boy and I are just hanging out in the loft. He has been up for almost an hour, and we've just been playing. He's been sitting up playing super well. And now he's having some activity center time, but I just wanted to share, don't mind that pillow mess behind me, but I just wanted to share that yesterday on Sunday, I did about an hour's worth of planning, and I planned out my week as far as like content goes, but I also planned out like what workouts I was gonna do, when I was gonna do them, and some like food ideas that I could have for like dinners and stuff like that. So I feel like that is what's gonna keep me accountable, is just planning like before, because I feel like I do the worst when I have no plan. And so every Sunday I'm going to kind of just like reassess, and if there's things that I didn't like about the week before, I'll change it. As far as like workouts go, like if I didn't like a workout, then I can change it. Or if I felt like I struggled with food in a certain day because I ate something that was like higher in calories or whatever, I just feel like I need to have the time to just like sit and plan things out. So if you guys are someone who's like my personality, that follows a good routine and just kind of like structure, I highly suggest taking Sundays to kind of just plan out as much as you can, because that works for me. I have a planner, but I also like to write things in my phone because I feel like I can erase them, and my like type A personality doesn't like if I have to like cross something out with a pen. And so once I got things set in stone, then I'll put them into the planner in pen. You are going crazy. So that way they're set in stone. So just wanted to share that and see if that helps any of you guys who just kind of needs a structured life like me. He's been so sweet today. He woke me up with grabbing my face and kissing me on the lips, which was the cutest thing ever. And we just sat for 50 minutes. He just sat in front of me and played, and then I held him like a baby, and he sat there just like smiling at me. And yeah, he's been super sweet today. So it's been a good Monday. Another thing that I like to do to honestly just get out of the side of the house and feel like I'm not sitting all day long with Rocky is we go on walks. And we always go on one like in the late morning, early afternoon, and then after dinner, Nathaniel and I will go on a walk as well. We actually drove a loop in our neighborhood to see how far it was, and I believe one lap is 0.45 and 0.45 miles. And me and Rocky will walk 1, and then in the night we'll walk 2. So I walk almost a mile and a half. I know that's like a mile, what is that? 0.45 or something like that, or 0.3. Mental math is not going down right now, but that is something I do too, to just kind of make sure I'm getting some steps in. But also, Rocky loves walks so much. He has the best time just kind of looking around and listening to all the noises. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll come back and have lunch, okay? I think I'm just gonna have chicken and rice. I saw someone make chicken with sriracha and soy sauce the other day, and it looked so good. So I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna start prepping it so that way I can have it ready for as soon as Rocky goes down. That way I don't waste too much of his wake window cooking. That's kind of a tip I always do, is I try and do as much like household things while Rocky's awake, so that way while he's asleep I can just work. So I'm gonna prep that, and I think I'm gonna eat it outside. It's super nice outside. I think it's like sunny and 70. Yeah, so that is lunch.
Be free with me. Yeah, let's go. Be free with me.
I just got Rocky down and I changed my mind. I'm going to eat that. I had to heat it up because it had been a little bit. And I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos before I have to work. So it's been a really good Monday, and I'm glad, because I was a little nervous with like all of this starting that I was gonna be overwhelmed, but it's been good. All right, it's 1:30. Rocky's about to wake up in 30 minutes, and I'm definitely feeling tired. A lot of days I have a second cup of coffee, but knowing how much creamer I put in it now, I cannot do that. So I'm gonna drink one of these Axios. I don't sell this, but my mother-in-law does, and so we drink it here and there. Nathaniel really likes it, but it's supposed to just like be more natural energy, and yeah, I don't know. I don't sell it. I'm not trying to like sell it to you at all, but it's supposed to be like energy for the brain, and I feel like it does help me in the afternoons just kind of like pick up, because if not, this next week window is like super hard for me because I am just like low energy, and I feel like I've done a lot with Rocky already, so I kind of run out of what to do with him. So this is a necessity most afternoons. Oh, and I didn't mention it's 15 calories, but I'm not gonna track it. It's like 4 grams of carbs. I think that's not the kind of stress I want in my life to track that, so yes. Okay, we actually went on one more walk. It's like almost 4 o'clock now, and Rocky's about to go down for his 3rd and final nap, and then Nathaniel gets off at 4, so he normally gets home around 4:45. And we're gonna make like mock chipotle bowls tonight. So we're gonna do rice with like cilantro and lime, and then chicken, black beans. We're gonna use plain Greek yogurt for sour cream, cheese, salsa, that kind of thing. He's going crazy, look. Are you going crazy? But honestly, there's points in the day where I'm like, screw this, I don't wanna track my food, but I'm literally on day 1, so I know I need to keep going, but it's just a lot to do, and you just wanna like mindlessly eat, you know, but I gotta stop doing that. So, this boy's crazy. Where are you going? Where are you going? I love you, sweet boy. Ticka, ticka, ticka. Ticka, ticka, ticka. He wants that camera so bad. Oh. Oh, I love you, Rocky. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on and let's go, let's be free with me. Yeah.
All right, dinner was super good. I always feel so starving still after I eat, and I feel like I'm just, dang it.
Sorry, I'll turn it off.
That's okay, just, yeah. I feel like I'm just like super used to eating a ton of food, and yeah, I don't know. But I still have like 500 to 600 calories left, I think, for the night, and definitely will be having a snack. But for now, I'm going to drink a sparkling ice. The carbonation kind of like fills my stomach up a little bit. So this guy's a little fussy tonight. So we're gonna go upstairs and go play with him. I'll show you guys what I eat, and we're also gonna go on another walk. So that'll be the 3rd walk for the day.
Oh, buddy.
All right, we just got Rocky down. It is 7:20 and I have, like I said, like 500 to 600 calories left, which just tells me that tomorrow for lunch I need to eat more than just rice and chicken. I feel like I should have added a fat to that or something, because now I'm eating just like a bunch of chips. But these are our two favorite snacks. One are these Dots pretzels. If you guys have never tried them, you are missing out. They're at Fry's. They are so freaking good. Definitely try them. And then we also like the pop chips, the crazy kind. They're just like a little bit less calories. So I'm gonna eat a serving of each, and then I still have like, let me see, I think I still have like 36 carbs left and 18 fat left. So I don't know if I'll finish it. If I'm still hungry, I'll probably have like a little bit more of each of these, but tomorrow I'm definitely going to have a bigger lunch. If you're curious, I ended up having 2 servings of pretzels and 1 serving of pop chips, and it's quite the good amount. I still have calories left over, but I think I'm just gonna leave it because, like I said, I'll just fix it tomorrow. Nathaniel's going to work out right now, and I'm gonna edit this video because I am finding that I don't have enough time in the day to do things. So I'm gonna take advantage of the night instead of just sitting on my phone and watching the challenge with Nathaniel. So that is where I'm going to end this video. Let me know if you guys liked it and if you want to see more of these. And also, if you guys aren't subscribed, I never say this, but make sure to subscribe. If you don't have a channel, create one. You just create it through your email and subscribe for me, and then click on the post notification bell so that way you know when I upload. Hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
Be free.